Welcome to Richard Mabey Presents.
Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. Real quick intro. Going out to do philosophical meanderings on the golf cart ride. Haven't done that in a little bit of time. So without further ado, short intro. Without further ado, philosophical meanderings on the golf cart ride. Here we go. Hello, YouTube friends. It's time for philosophical meanderings along the golf cart ride. Yes, philosophical meanderings. It's funny, I'm thinking about all the different things that I thought about while taking the golf cart ride over the past year. I remember at one point I was debating whether to go to my high school reunion, which I did not go, my 50th high school reunion, which was in reality my 51st high school reunion. Hold on here, we gotta, I'm gonna take a little break here, be right back. Okay, I'm back. There's some people out there working on the yard, and I always feel goofy, like holding the camera up and going by, because sometimes I get the feeling they think that I'm casing the neighborhood. Just a strange kind of thing. So, and then on one golf cart ride, I remember I sang some Earl Haggard songs. So that was fun. Now what, no doubt you're asking yourself, what's on Richard Mabey's mind on this golf cart ride of philosophical meanderings? And top of the list is from an old Elton John song from, I think it was, what was that? The one with all the country songs on it. I forget now what that. There was like I forget the name of that one now. It's like it was like his second album or so. So at any rate, time for philosophical meanderings, and on top of the list, it'll come to me. He did that song, and it's good old country comfort in my bones. It's the sweetest sound my ears have ever known. It's just an old-fashioned feeling in my bones. Country comforts in your truck that's going back home. That album. Tumbleweed Connection. That was the album. So anyway, here I come. Oh, big happening here. I'm surprised I wasn't invited. Big party here. Just surprised I wasn't invited. So anyway, got a few minutes here, and on a tight schedule today. Actually, I'll probably have part 1 and part 2 of my philosophical meandering. So the top of the list on philosophical meanderings on this golf cart ride is number 1. Where to Now, St. Peter? And that's the song, Where to Now, St. Peter, was one of the songs that was on that album, Tumbleweed Connection. So for myself, kind of like, this guy's gonna think I'm nuts, but that's okay. I can't turn the camera off every time. Actually, it doesn't matter because they all think I'm nuts anyway. So anyway, where to now, St. Peter? Where to from here? I'll be 70 years old in September 5th, turning 70. And I'm looking at my life, and one of the things that I'm finding more and more frightening are the roundabouts in the villages, because in the past 6 months we've had so many close calls, and people don't stop or do not yield where they're supposed to yield at the roundabouts. And the roundabout, it's like that song from Yes, I think it was in 1972. I'll be the roundabout, da 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 da. So anyway, the roundabouts are essentially circles. They don't have red lights and that kind of thing, or full-blown stop signs. You go around and the people coming onto the circle or the roundabout have a yield sign, but finding more and more that people are not yielding. So that's really a problem. And we've had a number of close calls. The other thing is, number two problem or situation, or what is I'm finding a bit of a hassle here, is that in the villages, is that the traffic is outrageously difficult. I mean, the traffic is outrageous. So, my sister and I, we were at one time, it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Highway 441, and it was all backed up. And then one time we were on 466, Highway 466, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was all, traffic was all at a snail's pace. So it's getting tougher and tougher to get around. And the north-south corridors, being Wayne Vista Boulevard and Morris Boulevard, the north to south and south to north corridors, yeah, they're getting backed up. Especially Morris Boulevard, well, it could be 11 o'clock in the morning, and that's like just tremendous amount of traffic on Morris Boulevard. It's only a one lane. I just lost my go. Hold on. I just lost my hat. That's not cool. It's windy out. Whoa, I got my hat just in time. So anyway, where was it? Oh yeah. So number one problem that I'm facing in the village is the roundabouts, people not yielding. Number two is that the traffic. And number three kind of goes hand in glove. It's just too many people here. Just too many people in this. They now define this as northern, middle, central Florida. Essentially the villages, and there's about 4 or 5, maybe 5 or 6 of these other gated communities in very close proximity to the villages, and then the little towns around the villages, Bellevue and Fruitland Park and Oxford and what's some more? Bellevue, Wildwood. They're doing a lot of building in these small communities around the villages. So it's getting like so many people here in Florida. Now, the question I have in this philosophical meandering is, where do I go from here? And here's basically my list. Not necessarily in order of preference, but Tennessee. I like the idea of Dollywood and Gatlinburg and, Nashville, that kind of thing. Number two is West Virginia. I just like West Virginia a lot. Leaning towards that eastern panhandle there, but that's getting very populated too. But maybe the northern, maybe Morgantown, or the outskirts of Morgantown, that kind of thing. Number three is Pennsylvania. Maybe I'm surprised they didn't invite me to this party. I'm really surprised they're having a swinging party here. So anyway, and then number three, Pennsylvania. Specifically, I like the Amish influence. Lancaster and west of Lancaster. Maybe I'd like to be near Gettysburg or in Gettysburg. Adams County, Pennsylvania, the property taxes are rather high, but in Franklin County, Chambersburg, St. Thomas area, the property taxes are not quite as high as they are in Adams County, which is Gettysburg. So anyway, that's number three. Number four is Virginia, and number 5 is North Carolina. Maybe like near Mount Airy, the real Mayberry. Number 6, Northwest New Jersey, near the Delaware River. I'd love to be near the Delaware River for a lot of reasons. Okay, I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back later. So, YouTube friends, that's going to wrap up this exciting episode of Richard Mabey Presents Philosophical Meanderings on the golf cart ride. Haven't done that in a while. So, yeah. Just nice to buzz around the neighborhood on the golf cart. So, without further ado, I'll close. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive. This is Richard Mabey, signing off.